Would you save an animal's life? Adopting a pet from a shelter is the best thing to do, rather than buying a pet from a breeder. We can all agree that pets play a significant part of our lives. According to the Humane Society, each year it is estimated more than 1 million adoptable dogs and cats are euthanized in the US. I'm going to talk about the topic of dog overpopulation today. People are buying from breeders rather than adopting from shelters, which is the root of the problem. Adopt rather than shop would be the best solution. Animal shelters are becoming overwhelmed, unable to care for the millions of abandoned pets in the US. Author Kimberly Woodruff says, the number of dogs entering the US shelters annually determine what happens to the dog that enter the shelters. So let's say there's an increase of animals coming in or dogs coming into the shelters. That means that there is less medical supplies, less feeding supplies, less housing for them, and it just contributes to the overpopulation and the overwhelmed animal shelters. Approximately 1.5 million animals are euthanized each year. According to the Humane Society, the number of euthanized animals could be reduced dramatically if more people adopted pets instead of buying them. Overbreeding is one of the key causes of overpopulation. Overbreeding can result in a variety of health issues that are unique to the breed. Adoption from animal shelters and rescues actually fell 17% to approximately 1.6 million in 2020 from over 1.9 million in 2019, according to Shelley Boucher. Not spaying or neutering your pet is another source of overpopulation. According to PETA, fewer breeders require their puppies that they sell to be spayed or neutered, so they can soon have litters of their own, further exacerbating the overpopulation crisis. So this means that these new litters that are going out to families, they have no regulations. Those litters produce more litters and more litters that soon will end up in either on the streets or in a shelter. Also, family pets are abandoned because they are sick or elderly, or because they no longer meet their owner's requirements, or because caring for them has become difficult or costly. Due to COVID, a lot of the dogs were being abandoned because family members couldn't keep up with their needs, like taking them to the vet, providing for them, because a lot of people lost their jobs. However, some statistics say that during the first year of COVID, a lot of pets were being adopted because people were so isolated in their homes, and they needed somebody to keep them company. According to the author Rowan, dog management in the US has evolved considerably over the past 40 years. Continuing to adopt will save an animal's life. Though medical and behavioral difficulties are more difficult to resolve, the overcrowding of healthy adoptable animals in the shelter is a problem that can be solved. BMC veterinary research states a problem that can be addressed through medicine and machine learning and predictive analytics. So this means that they can either do statistics about when dogs are most likely to be adopted, when are the slower months for them not to be adopted, and they can just put this on this machine of learning and also provide medical care for them and just help these shelters that are being so overwhelmed with all these dogs coming in. Remember, animal breeders contribute to the problem of animal overpopulation. People are buying from breeders rather than adopting from shelters. This is the root of the problem. Adopt rather than shop would be the best solution. I encourage you to adopt. You might save a life or two. Remember, when you adopt, you make room for the next animal to be saved. Thank you.